Every one of us have literally received that nectar, that blessing, and that boon to experience that oneness, that deep feeling connection and Guru Bhakti with Swamiji. All of you that are here with us right now, take a few minutes and please head to Facebook and share with us how you enjoyed the darshan. All the participants that are here, take a few minutes. Please head to Facebook and please share with us how did you enjoy the darshan? Literally, Swamiji has given us all the ultimate boon, manifesting Paramashiva, manifesting experience with Swamiji, that oneness with Swamiji intensely. Any boon that you have asked, understand, even if somebody's glimpse, one eye falls into that, just like a glimpse of his eye falls on that, that itself means it's granted. And today, Swamiji has blessed every one of us with so many powerful blessings. Each of us received the blessings in our chats. Such powerful blessing and boon that we have received today. I request every one of you, and I wanted to share with you all, just be informed the moment you have asked into the listening of Paramashiva, into the listening of Swamiji, it has been done.
And all the participants that are here with us, I just want to tell every one of you this one thing. Listen, even if you have attended multiple seasons, attended this darshan so many times, and you have come back again here, one thing, it is a love statement directly from Swamiji to you. Understand? Not everybody gets a chance to be here. It is not a joke. Every time you are getting to sit here, it is a love statement. Directly you are receiving where he says, not will you marry me, but will you become me and shower himself upon you. Understand? It is his extreme love, compassion that he's showering upon you right now. I see, I need smiles. Oh my God. So many of you are widely smiling. Understand? Really, it is only because of his love that you are able to be here today. Don't ever take this space for granted. Never. Today we learned, right? One of the worst thing that can ever happen in guru disciple relationship is taking guru for granted. Never do that. This space you have gotten, you have been showered multiple times, is true, but every single time it's a unique, rare, powerful darshan you're receiving today. It's a jackpot you have gotten, been showered with once again. Understand? This is for every one of you to understand the love, the sweetness, the extreme compassion with which Swamiji is showering this upon each one of you, every single one of you that is sitting here. It's like his boundless compassion, boundless compassion. He's just showering himself upon you. Nothing, literally nothing can be compared to this. See so many of you saying, is posting many gratitude messages. Just see, you yourself see your own day to day. You might have had to be somewhere else and you got to be doing something else, but something just pulled you and made sure you're here. How many of you had this today? Understand? That is the boundless love Swamiji has for you. That is the boundless love. Something you might have been about to miss, but somehow he came, made sure you're here. That decision for you to be here today itself is a way how Swamiji has told you he loves you. Remember that boundless love. Just unconditional love means he doesn't care about anything. Who you are, what have you done, what have you not done. Even are you doing this properly, not doing this properly, even the fundamental level, like are you integrated or not, nothing. He just showers himself with his love. He makes us integrate. Remember this. Let us all take a few minutes, offer our gratitude to Swamiji for showering himself so powerfully on us and showering his love, showering his compassion on us. And with that gratitude, let us enter into power manifestation.
And this is so powerful. The compassion and the grace of the Guru is so powerful that even your doubt, whatever you think as your struggles, nothing can come your way. You will just easily experience that intense connection. Just make a declaration. That's all. Even mechanically, if you declare, that is enough. You will start manifesting it. Now, in this same space, I request all the participants experience the deep Guru Bhakti, the deep feeling connection with Swamiji. Just enjoy that space and keep your palms open. Keep the Atmalinga on your palm. Your palm should be completely flat and just keep and enjoy. Settle in that feeling connection.
Like Swamiji described, Bhagavan Shukracharya is that manifestation of Paramashiva in his height, means the space that Paramashiva is in when he is just creating this universe. That space is a manifestation of Shukracharya. Today we had the darshan in the physical form where Paramashiva is Nijavatara. Understand, you might have gone to temples, you might have been trying to connect by listening to stories, but having an avatar in your life physically, you don't need to talk for yourself and come and talk for God also. No, He is here. He is talking to you from outside you and coming inside you and talking inside of you also. Just remember His unconditional love. That love statement from Swamiji, just remember that. And with that, with enter into that space, that powerful, blissful, ecstatic space that Swamiji is in, and look at your Atmalinga. That love, that bliss that you're experiencing, you will simply see the Atmalinga will just stand up. It'll be like your literally your own pet. Swamiji didn't use a word saying control the Atmalinga or command the Atmalinga. No, Swamiji said Atmalinga will be like your pet. He'll just stand up. Do that right now. It is today, it is your expression. Now you express your love. Just sit intensely connected, Swamiji. Just enjoy, cherish your sweetest moments with Swamiji. Now I see so many of you with all your 32 teeth being shown. Just look at your Atmalinga like that. With the same love, bliss that you're experiencing, the gratitude you're experiencing, look at your Atmalinga. Come on, let's start now. Please take your Atmalinga. Keep it on your palms. Very nice. I see so many of you sitting sincerely and doing. All the others, I request everyone to do it. Please start. We'll now be playing the Mahavakya. Just chant along and you'll be able to manifest now. Simply Swamiji will flow through you and you will see how your Atmalinga will listen to you.
Nithyananda
Just declare that
Paramashivoham
ultimate Guru Bhakti, that ultimate feeling connection. Don't try to do something separate. Don't try to just right after this darshan. Whatever was your experience in your inner space, just sit. Let that experience flower inside you. Let that experience manifest inside of you. Please keep your palm flat.
Paramashivoham
understand, you experience the fruition of that boon, that integrity, that deep feeling connection when you manifest MS powers. Literally, it is like you are processing and digesting that. So never skip power manifestation. Sincerely sit. Intensely connect to Swamiji.
Mahamahavaagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva.
Now, connect to Swamiji. Again and again and again. Bring yourself back. Just remember the darshan. Your experience during the darshan.
Suprabhatam, wake up song.
That moment, the moment you start settling into that space, immediately you will see how Swamiji starts manifesting in your inner spirit. Just that's all you know.
Powerful cognition.
Sit continuously. Chant the Mahavakya.
Puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this
Hold Atmalinga on your palm. Can I request all of you to sit straight? I'm seeing everyone in that such a blissful state. Anisha and Ankita, both of you should sit straight. See, whenever you're manifesting powers, always I request everyone to sit straight. Keep your hands palm flat and sit straight. Magxiang Zing Zhou. Magxiang Zing Zhou. Just wait for 21 minutes. After that, you can take your break or you can have something. But first, finish this palm manifestation because power manifestation is directly a part of the darshan. The more, whenever you manifest powers, it intensifies your experience of the initiation.
spiritual powerful cognition.
Ma Yogjnana Rupini, Ma Chunyiliyu. Come on, every one of you sincerely sit and manifest. Keep your hands flat completely. Ma Mahaganeshwari. Again and again chant the Mahavakya. See, there's the core of it. The main thing that we all need to remember to manifest this power is just that feeling connection. Intensely and strongly soak yourself in that feeling connection. Come on, Ma Parashakti, Ma Susan. Your palms completely flat. Again and again chant the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Great. Dariya Trishiloya, it's rolling in your hand. Do you see has started having the breakthrough? Excellent. See, that is the power, Aya. Just today afternoon you were sharing, right, that you really want to have a breakthrough in your power manifestation. Just continue. Now don't stop. Don't lose the intensity, okay? Remember, just hold on to the continuity, intensity along with continuity. And very nice, Aya. I'm seeing you sincerely applying Basma, Jnananjana, everything and sitting. Actually, Balasubramaniam, Aya, even if you could start, see, every day you're coming for the sessions, right? Every day you're coming for the initiation, you're receiving it. Now, start making it a practice to change the ecosystem around. When I say ecosystem, the ambience around you, preparing to receive the initiation. See, you can connect to God everywhere. He's everywhere. Then why do we go to temples? Why do we come to have the darshan? Swamiji is everywhere. Why do we go to Atmamurti to talk? Because in that frequency, our mind intensely relates through that channel. That becomes a channel. It is like air is everywhere. But why do you go and get an air pump to blow the tire? Because that acts as a medium to channel that air and intensify into the frequency that you want. Same way, Atmamurti, Atmalinga, Aushadhas, Mala, and Kantamala, everything acts like a deity. They are literally channeling Swamiji to you. Whatever you have, even if it is just Basma, even if you just have the Aushadas, apply and bring that and sit with that. Only when you start changing your lifestyle towards that, you will start adding more sacredness towards yourself, towards your experience of Paramashivatva. You're understanding, Aya?
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. All of you intensely manifest. Savio Aya and Luca Brando Aya, wonderful. Very nice to see you. Put Basma, Kumkum, everything. I think you kept the whole puja kit in front of you. That's good. It'll all add up. It'll all really give you the experience. Luca Brando Aya, you're asking it's easy to make Atmalinga roll, but standing up is a little challenging. Understand? Your the Atmalinga standing up is not with your effort. Just remember that. It is like this. You the moment you decide, let's say you're going to travel somewhere, you want to take a flight from, let's say you want to take a flight from Los Angeles to San Jose. Okay. For you to travel, all you can do is you just take the get into the flight and move. Let's say you're flying from New York to Los Angeles. You just need to get into the flight. That's all you can do. After that when flight will reach you is only in the flight's hands. Same way, you are in the super conscious flight with Swamiji. You just get into the flight, you do the process. That's all. Put your seatbelts on, get ready. Swamiji will take you to the destination. So you don't worry about what you should do. There is no particular thing you need to do for this. Power manifestation happens as a science. If you follow the certain steps, that will naturally lead you to a certain frequency which will make you manifest. For example, for you to if you want to manifest six packs, right? What should you do? You take the step, you go do yoga, you go do gym, you do the diet. The result, it will happen. Some may get it in 1 month or 2 months, some may get it in 6 months, but it will happen. Same way, you do the process. It's a science, and the results will manifest. Okay? Chandrasekhar is saying Atmalinga is standing on his palm. Wow. Yeah, record it. Chandrasekhar, just record and upload it. Immediately just record as you're manifesting it. And Chandrasekhar, even if you could put Basma and Kumkum and sit, and I think your light is too dark, so you're not really visible in the camera. Surya Kumar, how about you? I see you sitting and sincerely manifesting powers. Have you started manifesting? Is it starting to stand up for you? All of you continue intensely manifesting. Gustavo Alfaro, every one of you. Intensely start. Sit with that intense decision to manifest, with the decision to give a breakthrough. Sin Chi Fong, Aya, do you have Aushadas? If you had attended any of the previous programs, Swamiji would have energized sandalwood powder, turmeric powder. Could you please apply that? It really has a huge impact in how you manifest the powers. Come on, every one of you intensely, continuously manifest. Sit with the decision to manifest. Swamiji will shower you with the results, but you don't give up. You just keep on doing. Today we have received this ultimate boon. Now it's not in our hands. It's not about our qualification or our capability. It is just Swamiji's grace. And His grace, He will eternally shower upon us. When you experience, when you radiate that space, you will actually see how the whole experience starts beautifully flowering in you. If you see how is Swamiji related with his gurus? He is Paramashiva. He himself has come down as ultimate Guru Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He himself has come down as ultimate disciple, which is himself. And he is showing the whole humanity what is the exact way we need to be in order to manifest this. We just need to learn and grasp that, mirror that from Swamiji. That's all. Intensely connect with Swamiji. Continue to chant the Mahavakya. Every one of you intensely sit with that life energy in you, the decision to manifest. And actually now, in the next session that we're all having, we're going to be learning something very, very beautiful. I will not even say we're going to be learning, we're going to be soaking ourselves in some of the most sweetest, most beautiful revelations from Swamiji. From morning till now, we all saw how each of these aspects of guru is, what is a guru, who is a guru, everything. Now we are going to be seeing how our guru, Paramashiva, as a disciple, how was he to his guru? Swamiji has given such amazing, so many beautiful sharings, such amazing revelations about how he, in his life, how was Swamiji to his gurus? We're going to be listening to this from Swamiji now. Let's all get ready. I request all of you to relax. Okay, now let us listen to from Swamiji on how Swamiji was with his gurus. What was Swamiji like to his gurus, and what did guru mean to Swamiji?
And the great Guru Parampara, if I have to tell the names, all the names I remember itself will run into hundreds. From Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Paramashiva himself, then Guhe Namachivayar, Guru Namachivayar, Virubakshi Devar, Seshadri Swamigal, Ramana Maharishi, Isakki Swamigal, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Mata Vibhudanandapuri, and Gautamashram Chinna Swamigal, Gautamashram Periya Swamigal. There is a long list. The Guru Parampara. Fortunately, we have many gurus, short biography, introduction, and some of them photograph. Photo, I think we have only some, maybe 20 gurus. But the short bio intro, we have at least documented biographical introduction, we have at least 100 gurus. The great Guru Parampara, unbroken lineage of gurus, the Guru Parampara, initiated me, accepted me, and given these great blessings. You can see the photograph of great Brahma Rishi Isakki Swamigal and Mataji Vibhudanandapuri and me sitting in that Sarvanya Pita, in that same place. I bow down to all the Guru Parampara from Om Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Listen, I have various levels of gurus in my life. There are some of my gurus who just predicted I am going to come, the incarnation is going to happen. And before even I came, they left the body. But they were also reason for my incarnation. There are other gurus who predicted I am coming, and the moment they made sure that I am safely landed and they saw me as a baby, then they said, yes, now things are done. They left the body. Like Pundi Swamigal, Pundi Artu Swamigal. He just waited for me to land and settle down in the body. After I was born, I was taken to him. He confirmed and that his father has landed and everything is going well. He just said, my job is done, and he left the body. There are some other gurus who made sure I settled into the body and start manifesting nicely. And made sure I have reached the non-return zone. I won't fall anymore into human zone. I have gone beyond the human zone. And then they left the body. Isakki Swamigal. He realized I have started flowering and I have gone to non-return zone. Nothing to worry anymore. And he left the body. After making sure. I think by 1991 he left the body. Pundi Swamigal left the body in 1978 itself. That same year I assumed the body, he left the body. After making sure I have settled and everything is okay, and he left the body. Then there are some gurus who continuously monitored and guided, gave instructions how I should be brought up. Like Kanchi Paramacharya, continuously he has given instruction to 230th Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tondamandala who was my grandfather and my guru. There are some other gurus who made sure I have fully flowered and then left the body, like Kuppammal and Raghupati Yogi, all of them. They made sure I have fully flowered and then they left the body. There were some other gurus who made sure I have started my public life actively. Only then left the body. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar. He waited till I came back to Tiruvannamalai and gave him the assurance that I am continuing the spiritual mission and everything is well. All is well and it is happening. And then only he left the body. In 2000, he left the body. Understand? I am telling you batch by batch. Kuppammal, Raghupati Yogi, Annamalai Swamigal. All of them left the body almost at the same time, in 1 or 2 years. And then the next. After made sure that I am successful. Only then, few gurus left the body, that is, listen carefully. Only after I started the public life, everything is okay. Visari Swamigal, Yogi Ram Suratkumar left the body. There were few gurus made sure even in my public life mission, everything is going well. I have been given continuous guidance and instruction. Only after they were assured everything is going well, they left the body. That is Tiruchi Swamigal. Tiruchi Swami left the body only in 2005. Till then, regularly, I myself will go and fall at his feet and ask for guidance, or he will send his disciples and call me. There are so many witnesses in Bangalore even now. He will send some of his disciples, Chettiars, and tell them, hey, tell Swamiji to come. When I go there, he will ask about every detail and he will instruct. I tell you, I am brought up by very powerful gurus, most beautiful gurus who took my life as their life. See, actually, I am not a first generation success. I am almost like a third, fourth generation success. 3-4 generations before, the vision, ambition, my guru, Paramaguru, Paramartha Guru, they cherished. My Paramartha Guru poured all his ambition, vision intensely into my Paramaguru. And my Paramaguru poured all his tapas, energy, intention, intensity into my Guru. And my Gurus have poured all their intention, energy, power, tapas, ferociousness, everything into me. I am that intense manifestation. That is why within the 44 years, so much has manifested through me. Understand? The intensity of 3-4 generations of my gurus poured into me made all this manifest. And I had an amazing ecosystem of gurus. It's not just one guru, please understand. I had a beautiful guru parampara. It's like a university. I learned Agama and Shaiva Siddhanta from Muduberumbulavar Vidwan Panduranganar, Yoga from Yoganandapuri, the science of Aushada from Narayana Swami, and Nirahara Samyama, and the science of Nirahara from Mauna Swami, the science of Advaita Vedanta from Isakki Swami, and experiential Suddhadvaita from Annamalai Swami, Tantra from Mataji Vibhudanandapuri, an amazing ecosystem. They literally did all the tapas in my body. And I will do the same for you. You all. As long as you are my disciple, you come and sit for the satsang, that's enough. I know what to do inside you, outside you, to make you manifest Paramashiva. I am a guy who makes it happen. No question of reasons. I always tell, valid reasons for your failure does not make success. Valid reasons for not doing is not equivalent to getting it done, making it happen. Make it happen. Shock everyone by making it happen. That's my life. Last 44 years, this is the statement I can make comfortably about me. Shock everyone, surprise everyone by making it happen. Surprise the people who love you. Shock the people who hate you. But both by making it happen. Whether I surprise or shock, it's always by making it happen. Listen. From morning till night, from sunrise to sunset, they will make me do Surya Namaskar. Same way, in their old age, some of them were 90, late 90s, they will walk 6-7 kilometers up the Arunachala hill to get some herbs to make aushadha for me to detox my body. They walking up and down Arunachala hill to get the herbs is 100 times more difficult than me doing Surya Namaskar from morning till night, sunrise to sunset. When I see their dedication, I never doubt their intention. When I don't doubt their intention, I just do what they say. I submit myself to their ferociousness. It was such fortunate relationship. Unfortunately, in those days, that the law of the land allowed kids to be brought up by gurus. There was no POXO. There was no such law that kids have to be only with the parents. Kids are brought up by the gurus. And I had the fortune, law of the land at those days supported, not now. Now in India that POXO law has come. A guru cannot tell the student. First of all, guru-disciple relationship is broken, and a guru cannot tell the student to do even Topkaranam or Surya Namaskaram more than 3 or 4. It will be considered as a torture and over. If a student or the student's parents complain to the police, over. Fortunately, I had the time where there was no POXO, amazing gurus and amazing parents who pushed me back to my gurus. Extremely loving parents, but absolutely clear and uncompromising. From sunrise to sunset, I would have done Surya Namaskar, which is roughly 11 hours. Tiruvannamalai, sunrise to sunset, usually 11 hours, because the sun setting will be little early because the sun sets behind the hill. So the sunset will be little early. In Tiruvannamalai, it will be seen little early because the hill covers. So those days there is no question of following the watch, we have to follow the direction. If we can see the sun, then I have to start. If the sun is not seen anymore, then I have to stop. So sunrise to sunset, I would have done the Surya Namaskar. Literally, I'll feel all my joints are separate and I am separate. My mother will tie the gunny bag, bits, to my knee, to my hands, everything. She knows how I will be feeling. I'll scream at her, throw tantrum. See my Guru, he made me do this Surya Namaskar from sunrise to sunset. She will just keep quiet. Next day morning, early morning, 4:30, that's the time my Guru will come to pick me up for my training. She will come politely and wake me up as if nothing happened yesterday night. கண்ணு தாத்தா வந்துட்டாரு, காஃபி குடிக்க போலாமா? That's why she will wake me up. Means the Tata means Raghupati Yogi, my Guru, and he will take me and give me a cup of coffee first. There was a hotel, Udupi Hotel. Even now the hotel is there. That Udupi Hotel owner is the disciple of my Guru, Raghupati Yogi. So he will take me there and we both will have a cup of coffee, then start our yoga classes to temple. She will act as if nothing happened. Night I would have thrown tantrums, screamed at her. 10 times I would have divorced by my gurus. I would have used every known Tamil bad words to me, on my gurus, on my mother, on my father, on everyone. Next day morning, politely she will, Kanna, Tata has come. Let's go for drinking coffee. She will not tell, let's go for the yoga. She will tell, wake up, let's go for the drinking coffee. As if he's going to give me coffee and make me sleep again, rest again. No. Coffee means over. Then I have to start again. From sunrise to sunset. I'll tell sometime, oh son, why are you coming? But I tell you, now even when I remember all this, feel so grateful to them. See the I have seen great yogi like Raghupati Yogi doing dharana, not only on his body, expressing those powers of dharana through my body, just like that, casually. One day, he told me that concentrate on this spot, Kurmanadi, you will be able to see all the stars. I started laughing. I had a very intimate, friendly relationship with him. Still, when I remember, I can cherish it. I had a great reverence, surrender, devotion. With all that, very friendly. I can say one of the important ingredient was there in my relationship with him, which I cherish still now. I was never surprised or shocked by the extraordinary powers he expressed. He said, it's okay. Somehow, in the deep down, even though I have not started expressing those powers at those moments through my body and mind, I just know I have all of them inside me. See, the greatest sacrifice a guru does is, even when you abuse him, he continues to keep quiet, waits patiently, secretly, and says, it's okay, all right, that is the way life is. And he comes back to you, knowing that you may abuse him again. That's a tyaga, sacrifice a guru does. I had that kind of amazing gurus. Fortunately, that kind of a legal system where the government has no right to interfere between guru-disciple relationship. I received every knowledge. Knowledge about body, mind, economy, herbs, medicines, even the knowledge about sex, everything I received from my gurus. Fortunately, at those days, law, society, ecosystem, above all, my parents, all were supportive. One of my guru, Mata Vibhudanandapuri, Kuppammal, who brought me up, the main few people who collectively took the responsibility of me and worked almost 24/7 for me is Isakki Swami, Mata Vibhudanandapuri, Kuppammal, Yogi Yoganandapuri, Raghupati Yogi, Narayana Swami Tata, Tottakara Tata, that's a nickname, Narayana Swami Pillai. These few people. Kuppammal will, in her old age, ripe old age, she will climb the hill, Arunachala hill, with just one walking stick to collect herbs to make aushadha, to detox my body, and come back. When she comes back, I have seen thorns in her leg bleeding. But not only she will not complain, next day after feet are healed, after 2 or 3 days again she will go for next trip to collect the next set of herbs. The fortune, best thing I had in my life is that kind of guru, legal, social ecosystem which did not interfere between guru and disciple. Above all, my parents were absolutely clear. My gurus are the decision makers in my life. Every time I remember their sacrifice, tyaga, sometimes morning when my guru comes to wake me up early morning 4:30, to take me for the yoga training, I will not even hold his hand. I will just keep my hands like this on my hip and walk. That is what you do now, blocking me. Same thing I used to do then. In those days, that old style of blocking the Guru. Now in the modern day, the kids block in the Facebook and kids block in the social media. That is modern day way of blocking. The olden days way of blocking is, I will not give my hands, my fingers for my Guru to hold. He will hold and walk usually, because the early morning while you walk in the Tirunamai streets, there will be stray dogs which will bark, and so he is overprotective of me, so he will hold my hand and walk. I will not give my hand for him to hold. I'll keep it in my hip to show that I am angry. And it is a torture. He is too demanding. So at that time, he will walk behind me, making sure I am safe. And I have seen their tyaga. I have seen their sacrifice. I have seen their love. I have seen how they poured their life into me. I tell you, that is why I am so grateful to that whole ecosystem. I wanted to revive that ecosystem, rebuild that ecosystem. All my extreme sacrifices is just to rebuild that ecosystem, revive that ecosystem. So whenever I remember the extreme sacrifice of my gurus, I know they made me. They are living through me. They are manifesting through me. It is just they. Guru Parampara, Guru Parampara, Guru Parampara.
Fortunately, I had the ecosystem. Not only none of my relatives, family people had ill feeling to Annamalai Swamigal. They did not even stop me going to my Guru. Then, next, the most important thing is Kuppammal, my godmother, my Guru, Guru Mata. She is not only my Guru, she is literally my grandmother. Means my father's mother's close friend. Both of them were only the very close, thick friends, and both of them are initiated into Srividya Sampradaya by Isaki Swami. Both of them were great yoginis. They were running a team, a group Abhidagujam, in the name of Abhidagujambal, the Parashakti. Parashakti's name in Tiruvannamalai is Abhidagujambal. Kuppammal is president of the team and my grandmother is the vice president. So they were very intimate, thick friends, literally same family. And Kuppammal, விட்றா, இந்த பெரியவங்க என்ன சொன்னாலும் அத வாழ்க்கையில டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி பார்க்கறதுன்னு பண்றல்ல, இது போதுமடா, எல்லாத்தையும் சாதிச்சிரோடா நீ, விட்றா. That's all. Means she was actually encouraging me to experiment whatever my gurus are teaching. One of the most beautiful thing, I had many gurus. None of them are possessive of me. Everyone was trying to support me, enrich me, make me a flower. Kuppammal will call every specialist, expert in different fields. Like a Kuppammal's relative is Narayana Swami Tata, who is adept in the power manifestation science and mantra shastra, herbal aushada science. She will call him regularly and make sure I learned everything from him. She had many of that kind of contact, the great enlightened beings, siddhas, adepts in various fields. She will get all of them and make sure I receive all the knowledge and I am enriched, never possessive. She always owned me and made me successful, never possessed me or controlled me. She will only protect me from anti-spiritual elements coming near me. But as far as the spiritual side, she will get every best things and provide for me. And she will make sure when every day I meet whoever I need to meet, whether Ram Surat Kumar, Annamalai Swamigal, she had her own schedule and internal mechanism kind of a thing, support system. It was literally like a university, spiritual university. Arunachala is living spiritual university. She will make sure I learned the Saiva Siddhanta from Panduranganar, my Saiva Siddhanta Acharya. There was one elderly woman, Kanagammal. She is the disciple of Ramana Maharshi. She wrote commentary on all the Ramana Maharshi's works. So Kuppammal will make sure I learn all the lessons from Kanagammal and Annamalai Swamigal, Sadhu Om. I tell you, that whole ecosystem, oh God. If you ask me who taught me Siddha, whole Siddha tradition, I'll say Arunagiri Yogeshwara. He downloaded the whole thing and showed. But Isakki Swami gave me the practical expertise in the field. He collected the herbs, showed me how the Pashana can be done, Navapashana can be done, or Aushadas can be done. The whole practical expertise was given by Isakki Swamigal, but the knowledge was showered on me by Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Akashic records were revealed to me by Arunagiri Yogeshwara, and Isakki Swamigal gave me all the practical expertise. That's the first. Second, Tiruvannamalai is such a beautiful ecosystem where many of these gurus of different dimensions of Hinduism who have mastered
that dimension. I tell you, the mastery Yogananda Puri had on yoga is extremely powerful, amazing. I don't think any other human being can master yoga to that level where he will just tie the iron steel thread on his chest. He will inhale and tie that and exhale, and that thread will go to pieces. Mastery of pranayama and yoga. It is not that he has done this only once. He has done this multiple times in multiple stages. He had 43 heart attacks when he was in the deathbed, and he did not die. Hospital said that we can't even understand what is going on in him. He stops the heart and starts. After half an hour, they got frightened. So they sent him home. In the home, he said, all right, this is the time I'm going to leave the body, and he left the body. He's beyond any medical science. He's beyond any medical science. He taught me the knowledge of becoming Kayakalpa Degi. Means even when you leave the body, it will not rot, it will not deteriorate. See, the whole spiritual revelation was done to me by Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Making it as a practical expertise was done by Raghupati Yogi in yoga tradition. In Siddha tradition, Isakki Swamigal. So, I had a very powerful ambience, beautiful ecosystem. That is what I am struggling to reproduce. I think with the grace of Paramashiva, I'll make it happen. With the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, KAILASA's gods and goddesses, I'll make it happen. All the great beings, experts, masters in each field was available to me. Same way in Vedanta. I can't even imagine somebody beyond Annamalai Swamigal in Vedanta. He can just sit in Nirvikalpa Samadhi and Sahaja Samadhi forever. Unbroken Sahaja Samadhi. The most powerful unclutching, most powerful unclutched being I've ever seen is Annamalai Swamigal. Even when his eyes are open, you can look into his eyes and see that he is unclutched. He is in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Only in his eyes I realized anybody can come in front of him, there will not be any expression in his eyes. He'll be just seeing, but there's no reaction from inside. Such pure Nirvikalpa Samadhi. One side, the great Siddha, Isakki Swamigal. The other side, great Yogi, Yogananda Puri. The other side, great Shakta, Tantric, Acharya, who achieved Parashakti, Kuppammal, Vibhudananda Puri. The other side, Annamalai Swamigal. I tell you, all these people, all of them were completely in sync with the other. Nobody had ego clash. Because fortunately all of them are experienced beings, not just intellectual. Even the Shivacharyas who taught me in Tiruvannamalai temple, they were all in so much respecting all these gurus. They were all in so much sync. And Panduranganar, who taught me whole Saiva Siddhanta, he was so much in sync with all of them. Actually, one guru will drop me in other guru's class. Many times, Panduranganar will take me and leave me with Raghupati Yogi and go to his home. And Raghupati Yogi will take me and leave me with Kuppammal and go to his home. All of them were in complete sync, bringing me up, making me flower. The whole knowledge, enlightenment science, which now I am reproducing in KAILASA. I want all my kids to have mastery over all these fields. Veda, Vedanta, Agama, Agamanta. Fortunately, they have given me experience and expertise. Experience-based knowledge and great expertise. Please understand. It's like how Subramanya was brought up by Karthikei Pengal, the 6 women brought up Subramanya. Same way, multiple gurus brought me up and made me manifest everything. Just one guru will not be sufficient to give me the expertise in so many branches of knowledge, so many dimensions of Hinduism. Just like how Subramanya was brought up by 6 Karthikei women, I was brought up by many of these gurus by contributing in different dimensions. Please be very clear. I have started doing what I am doing now the moment I identified myself and my gurus, what they have to offer it to me and what I am supposed to offer it to the world. It is a simple Guru Sishya Parampara gone right. You only heard many things which have gone wrong. Now I am telling you, Nithyananda and KAILASA is nothing but a living small stream of living enlightened masters, Guru Sishya Parampara gone right. That's all. I am defining one-liner. Tell me, what is your Swamiji and KAILASA is all about? Always your spouses will be questioning you. Especially when you are locking yourself whole day, sitting in front of a Zoom, watching the satsang, and laughing on your own, singing on your own. Your husband or wife or kids, all will be asking, hey, tell me in one line, what is your Swami and KAILASA is all about? In a small village, in those days, existed a living stream, small living stream of enlightened masters. That Guru Sishya Parampara gone right in the modern world is Nithyananda and KAILASA. That's it. You might have heard, anything can go wrong will go wrong. I tell you, anything can go right will go right. I am just simple living stream of Hindu Guru Sishya Parampara from a small village gone right. That's it.
a small Siddha Parampara. Gone right. A small living master's parampara. Gone right. That's it. Understand? Mahadeva vibrated the cosmic knowledge, Vedas, as Dakshinamurti. Rishis radiated it and read it out from the cosmic knowledge. That is the way Upanishads were delivered to the planet Earth. Mahadeva just sat in the silence as Dakshinamurti under the banyan tree and radiated it as a vibration, vibrant silence, living silence, the alive silence. And Rishis just spelled out the cosmic records, the Akashic records in words and shared with the world. This is the way the Upanishads have happened. Hindu knowledge transmission is totally different from anything known to the world by the name education. What Paramashiva shared with me, it was like intense cosmic downloading happening. One day, I was looking at him so deeply. Literally, everything he was revealing was getting into my system. So deep, like if he utters one word, like a condensed 1 petabyte material, information will be transferred into my system. Listen. The words he uttered and the quantity and quality of the information transmitted was unimaginable. Every word he was uttering, petabytes of information was getting transmitted into my system. The system was getting loaded. When we say Dakshinamurti teaches in silence, it is not that he never utters a word, but the number of words uttered and the quantity and quality of the knowledge, information transmitted does not logically connect or equate, rationally inexplicable. This is unique knowledge transmission method of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. You cannot use the word education for this, no. See, Paramashiva manifested as Dakshinamurti to teach Veda and Agamas to Targamana rishis. It's not that it was a past.
If you become silent to free yourself from the past, present, future, through unclutching, you can see he is teaching even now in that huge cosmic sound. Om, even recorded by NASA. That soundless sound, Anahata Dvani. Om. If you can hear it through the deep unclutching, you can see Dakshinamurti teaching you now. Dakshinamurti teaching you now. Then Mahadeva withdraws Adi Shakti into himself. He sits as Sadashiva and Adi Shakti together. That is what is Dakshinamurti form. That is why in all Rajeshwari temples there will not be Shiva. In all Dakshinamurti temples there will not be Devi. Because in Dakshinamurti form he is both. In Rajeshwari form he is both. When the male component is sucked into the female component, he is Rajeshwari. When the female component is sucked into the male component, he is Dakshinamurti. In no Dakshinamurti temple, there will be Devi. Understand the truth. Dakshinamurti is from the face, from the Mahasadashiva's, Paramashiva's face of Ahora, destruction, rejuvenation. From that face, Dakshinamurti comes out. Meaning, all the great truths are ferocious. It will just purify you. It will just burn all your non-chastity, cheating, silly patterns and conversations with your life. It looks very paradoxical. The embodiment of peace, Dakshinamurti, silence, comes out of the face of Paramashiva's Agora, which is supposed to be perceived intense violence, ferociousness. Teacher is the ultimate rejuvenator. Guru is the ultimate rejuvenator. He removes everything you know as you and he manifests everything is real you. The real you swallowing everything you know as you is chastity. Allow the chastity to Paramashiva manifest in you. Wake up when Dakshinamurti teaches. Don't wait for Kalabhairava to come and wake you up. And you need to know both came out of the same face, Agora. Maybe Paramashiva always tries to show Dakshinamurti of his Ahora face, and if you don't listen, then only he has to allow Kalabhairava to manifest. Chastity will never create conflicts. It will bring tremendous fulfillment. If there is a conflict outside, look in, something need to be attended inside.
Listen to this clearly. Sound of Dakshinamurti and silence of Dakshinamurti need to be understood in reality. See, the silence of Dakshinamurti is not the soundlessness. Any sound you can only hear in certain decibel. If it goes below that decibel, you can't hear. If it goes above that decibel, you can't hear. Dakshinamurti's silence is above decibel. That decibel which you can't hear, beyond your capability of hearing, that decibel sound is Dakshinamurti's silence. So Dakshinamurti's silence is not soundlessness. It is beyond the sound you can hear. Same way, listen carefully. Dakshinamurti's silence is not soundlessness, it is beyond the sound which you can grasp, perceive, hear. The human here has a dynamic range of the threshold of 120 to 130 decibel. You can neither hear below 120 decibel nor you can hear above 120 decibel. Sorry, 0 to 120 to 130. I can say 0 to 130 decibel. Listen carefully. Human here has a dynamic range of 0 decibel to 130 decibel. If something is below the 0 decibel, you can't hear. Something is above the 130 decibel, you can't hear. Dakshinamurti's silence is above the 130 decibel. It is not soundlessness. It is the sound which is beyond your capability to perceive, beyond your range. Same way, Dakshinamurti's visual silence. See, Dakshinamurti's verbal silence is the sound which is beyond your perception. Same way, Dakshinamurti's visual silence is not darkness where nothing exists. No, it is supernal effulgence where all your ability to visualize disappears into a supernal effulgence, like 7 colors of the rainbow disappear into the sun's bright shining. Your ability to visualize dissolves, disappears into the supernal effulgence of Dakshinamurti. Understand? The supernal effulgence of Dakshinamurti and supernal silence of Dakshinamurti. Then you will understand the right knowledge, right clue about the existence of Paramashivatva. If you understand this one truth, today you can manifest powers. The common frequency the human ear can hear is like a 20 to 2000 hertz. 0 decibel to 130 decibel maximum. 20 to 20,000 hertz or 0 to 130 decibel. That's it. If it is below 20 hertz, you can't hear. If it is above 20,000 hertz, you can't hear. Dakshinamurti's silence is above 20,000 hertz.
When I map down the cosmic silence of Dakshinamurti into the verbalization in the language you understand, listen. Ultimately, Sadashiva's silence is the greatest teaching, where you vibrate in his very frequency, in the oneness. Words are not even used to remind you about the oneness. Words used to remind you about the oneness and to put you in oneness also is only plan B, not plan A. Understand? Ultimate truth becomes your experience in Sadashiva's reverberant silence, where the cosmic sound and the cosmic silence becomes one and the same. Mauna, understand the word mauna means mana vibrates with its source is mauna. Your frequency is so high, so intense, so alive to the cosmic frequency. Words lose its power over you, or words have no meaning. That is the ultimate state. But till you raise to sit without attitude, understand, to experience Sadashiva's silence, you need the space of not having attitude. Understand? Let me explain. Not having attitude. Even while you are sitting, you always hold your victim identity or your authoritative identity. Your inner image should not be active. That is what is mauna. Mauna means your inner image should not be releasing thought currents from its cognitions. It should not be releasing either cognitions or thought currents. Having inner image while you are sitting is having attitude. You always think attitude means you behave style, brr, 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 and you behave weird. The attitude queens who think only if you behave cranky and weird, to get attention or because you got attention. To get attention or because you got attention. You think only if you behave weird and stupid, it is attitude. No. Even if you are sitting, if your inner image is active, it is having attitude. To taste Sadashiva's silence, you should drop attitude, inner image. Your inner image should not be active. I tell you, that is simply possible. You just go and sit with our banyan tree, breathe along with banyan tree, that's all. Decide Mahadeva. See, understand, our banyan tree is literally Mahadeva, alive. Mahadeva,
I'll breathe along with you. That's all. Nothing else.
Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Paramashiva resides in Nirvikalpa Samadhi and radiates it in the form of Dakshinamurti. In all our temples, Dakshinamurti radiates the biology of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Anybody wants Nirvikalpa Samadhi, go to our temples, Dakshinamurtis, and touch the Dakshinamurti deity, do puja, sit in the front of Dakshinamurti, sit in front of the third eye of Dakshinamurti and just see him with your third eye. You will fall into Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He carries the very bio-memory, conscious decision, will to be in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, all will melts down. That Tattva, Nirvikalpa Samadhi Tattva, radiates as a living will.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Veda sarartakam tantram tasmat vaidigam acharet vedantartamayam jnanam siddhantam paramam shubham. This is a verse from Kamikagama. This is Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa to all of us. I'll repeat. Vedasarartakam tantram tasmat vaidigam acharet vedantartamayam jnanam siddhantam paramam shubham. The English meaning, translation is, the Agamas are the essence of the Vedas. The highly auspicious Siddhanta is the enlightening true understandings from Vedanta. Listen. The Agamas are the essence of Vedas. The highly auspicious Siddhanta is the enlightening true understandings from Vedanta. Meaning, Vedasarartakam tantram tasmat vaidigam acharet. He gives very clear declaration. Paramashiva gives a clear declaration. The essence of Vedas is Agama. Tantra means Agama. Tantra is the word used for Agama. So, Acharet means live Vedic tradition. See, the methodology for living the Vedic tradition is Agama. So, when you live Agamas, you are living Vaidika. The methodology for living Vedic tradition is Agamas. And Vedantartamayam jnanam siddhantam paramam shubham. What a beautiful word. He says, Vedanta's understanding, true understanding, all that collected is Siddhantam. Uses the beautiful word Siddhantam Paramam Subham. It is ultimate auspiciousness because it is the essence of Vedanta. I'll give the translation in Tamil also. Vedattin sarame agamam, Vedantattin unmayana சாரத்தை வழங்கும் ஞானம்தான் மிக உயர்ந்த சுபமான மங்களமான சித்தாந்தம். I think Paramashiva revealed this to me. This is the fundamental statement for the whole Kailasa, my philosophy and the Sangha. There is so much of noise from all unnecessary corners. One side, enemies of Hinduism, traitors of Hinduism. Hindu enemies and Hindu traitors. The other side, intellectual but not experienced, enlightened. Those intellectuals who are well read but not enlightened, pandits. They speak only for their vested interests, not for the truth. Understand? Those people are also creating this huge noise about, oh, Vedanta is separate, Siddhanta is separate. We should constantly keep the fight.
Basic thing is right understanding shared is a Jnanapada. Right actions from that understanding is Kriyapada. Right alignment to that understanding is Yogapada. And celebrating that is Charyapada. That is the Charya, Kriya, Yoga, Jnana of Agamas. Agamas 4 chapters. Understandings is getting established is Jnanapada. Actions from that understanding is Kriyapada. Completely falling in tune with that understanding is Yogapada. Celebrating that reality is Charyapada. I tell you, during all the 4, before, during, after. See, it's like how these weight loss photographs they put, before, after. In all traditions, the before and after pictures will be different. Only in Shaivism, before and after picture is one and the same. Before Sadashiva, during Sadashiva, after Sadashiva. This before, during, after pictures do not change in Shaivism. If the before, during, after pictures change, then what about after? Then that also there is a possibility of changing. Then why do you want to achieve a state which is going to change? Simple logic. If before photo is different, during photo is different, after photo is different, then what about the after photo? Who knows what is going to be? Then why do you want to achieve something which is going to be different or changing? Why do you want to waste your time on achieving something which is going to be changing? So understand, these intellectual understandings matter. Be very clear, what you take as your official stand is going to become your reality by my entanglement. My Shaktini Pada will make that into reality. The slide you decide to hold will be projected as a reality in the projector of your life. Listen, listen intensely. When you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body, and through your Kundalini Shakti, that is called Nithyananda Yoga. When you decide to connect with Paramashiva and make him manifest through you, that is called puja. Anmartha puja or Parartha puja, all Kriya, Kriya Pada and Kriyas. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and manifest him absolutely in your life, that is called Jnana Pada, Jnana. Understand? If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your lifestyle, it is Charya Pada. In your bioenergy, by connecting with him, that is Kriya Pada. If you decide to celebrate Paramashiva in your body and Kundalini Shakti through yoga, it's Yoga Pada. When you decide to celebrate the cosmic principles of Paramashiva and decide to manifest him in your life, that is called Jnana Pada. Understand? Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. All the four is nothing but celebrating Paramashiva. Celebrating Paramashiva. Understand? Nothing, nothing, nothing else is important in the life other than celebrating Paramashiva. Celebrate Paramashiva. Create enlightenment ecosystems wherever you are.
Listen carefully. In Vedanta, there can be conclusions. For example, what is the essence of Vedas? Vedanta. What is the essence of Vedanta? Aham Brahmasmi. Oh, there are so many thought currents in Vedas. Like, you have multiple births, and you have karma, and you can be liberated. You can avoid birth and death cycle. If you want, you can have even conscious birth and death cycle. And this is cosmology. This is self-jiva. And this is God, Ishvara. So much of concepts. Finally, the essence. If you ask, essence of the Vedas is Upanishads. Essence of Upanishads is Vedanta. Essence of Vedanta is Aham Brahmasmi. But in Agama, there is nothing called Agamanta. You cannot say the essence of Agamas is Sadashivoham and essence of Agamanta is Sadashivatva. You can't say. In Agama, you sitting in Nirvikalpa Samadhi in the space of Sadashivoham and having Shaktinipada with me is as equally as important to morning brushing the teeth as per Sadashiva's instruction. The number of strokes you need to do in morning brushing the teeth is as important as the Shaktinipada, Shaktipada you have with me. So in Agama, there's nothing called Agamanta. Maybe we can say priorities, but not essence. Essence means all the qualities of all these actions should be in that. Vedanta accepts there is something called its essence. Agama does not accept. So every statement I make now is important for you. You can't say end of the session, today's session, oh, the essence of today's session is having Shaktipada with Swamiji. Let me have that. Doesn't work. Shaktipada itself will work only when you understand and cognize everything I am making. Every statement I am making. In Vedanta, because it is a thought current based system, there can be essence. In Agama, because it is life current based, there is no essence, because life itself is essence. The software given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run this universe is Agama. The principles given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run the universe is Agama. Agamas are also applied science, practical technology for Veda and Vedanta thought currents. Listen. Vedas and Vedantic thought currents are like pure science. Agamas are more like applied science to make that into reality. To make that into reality. Basically, all you need is integrity and listening, so you can internalize. You can internalize these great truths, make it as part of you. When you know the cosmic principles with which the cosmos is functioning, it's easy for you to align yourself to it and use all those principles to generate health, wealth, relationships, whatever you want to make in your life as reality. Whole Hinduism is Guru Sishya Parampara. I'll explain physics of master-disciple connection. Understand. If you want to become a doctor, practicing doctor, you have to be in hospital, no other way. If you want to become a practicing lawyer, not that the lawyer who tries to get the jamin from ocean, if you are really interested in practicing lawyer, you have to go to court every day. Where you sleep does not matter. During your waking hours, you have to be in court. If you want to be a doctor, where you sleep does not matter. But while you are awake, you have to be in hospital. Understand. Each purpose needs specific vatavarana, ambience where R&D is mastered. Physics of master-disciple relationship is living with him. That's all. All other answers are compromised answers. It is straight. Living with him, over. Understand that living with him, that word, makes world different. Means, what are you going to eat? Amazing, best organic food. From there it starts. How living with him prepares you. Listen, food is the first idea, concept with which exploitation on you starts. It is through food society enslaves you. Now literally all the major cities are food deserts, means nothing to eat is available. Understand, they all have food like products, not food. Food like products, not food. When I grew up, I have never seen non-veg being sold so openly. In whole Thiruvannamalai, one non-veg hotel used to be there, and people used to treat that like a red light area. No one will go there. If somebody goes there, very secretly they will go, and there will not be any crowd and all around. Secret parcel, pack it and run away and sit outside, somewhere outside the city and eat. The layers of addiction in food, things which completely destroys you, tamasic, like marijuana, heroin, ganja, all the other addictive items. See, ghost means which eats its own body parts. That's the definition Mahadeva gives for ghost. A person who is addicted to these illegal drugs are eating his own parts. Like you are eating your own intestine, you are eating your own liver, that's all. To be in the kick. Eating little every day. That is why you are not understanding. Otherwise it is eating. You are a ghost once you start getting addicted to the illegal drugs. Understand, global warming is true and it is because of non-veg industry. I am not saying this. Google, go to the internet. There is enough statistics. Go brahmanebhyah subhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Ko means animals, and brahmana, who does not eat animals and protect them, both need to be happy and blissful. Only then future is going to be there for us. Fundamentally it is food. You are exploited. Understand? It's not joke. Rajasic is all plastic food. Understand? Tamasic, Rajotamasic and Rajasic. Rajasic is plastic food. Plastic food means food grown out of altered seeds and grown with pesticides and fertilizers. Kamikagama says 10 trees, drumstick tree, papaya tree, 10 trees he says should be around, Sadashiva says, should be around your house and the cow. You will never be hungry, you will never need to sleep in hunger. How he says, exactly like that, I have seen houses existing in Indian villages. Means each unit is complete self-sustaining for all the fundamental needs. I have seen my grandfather carrying bags of cotton seed, giving and taking the clothes and coming back. Understand? Physics of the master-disciple relationship is very important, and if you are serious about power manifestation and enlightenment, if you feel then no problem. Then you don't need Mysore Road. If you are really serious, if you cognize, it is very rare you get human body, and if you cognize, it is very rare Sadashiva also assumes human body. If you cognize, it is very rare both happening and matching in right time. And if you cognize, this is not the chance to be missed. I have to manifest powers, and I have to become Sakshi Pramana for Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, because Atma Pramana is available. Understand, if there was no Shastra, there was only Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, Atma Pramana is not available, and you not being here is not crime. When Atma Pramana is available, and if you are interested in Sakshi Pramana, the only way is be in Kailasa. No, I am your close devotee. I worship you every day. I do Guru Puja. Okay, you do Guru Puja, great, no doubt. But I am not able to send organic food from here to there for you. I am not able to package this pure air and send it to your home. What can I do? You are breathing that air. You can't deny it. In human life, 80% of your priority should be given for right food, because it is all about right food. But unfortunately, we don't think even about 10 minutes a day about what we are eating. Society is cheating you. Through food, you are made sick. Once you are sick, you are slave to society because you have to yearn to get medicine to keep yourself alive. The first step of the physics of master-disciple relationship is deciding to live with him. Eat his food, live in his breathing space. In physics, I have touched only food. Now then comes cloth, jewels, shelter, breathing, exercise, activism. The third point, physics of the Guru-disciple relationship. Understand the third point, the physics of the Guru-disciple relationship is realization. Let me precisely explain what is realization. You declare the truth. First, you need to consciously do listening, internalizing, come to the conscious conclusion. For example, I'll give you one example. Shivoham, Sadashivoham, or Mahasadashivoham, whatever. First of all, you need to consciously spend time in listening and internalizing to come to the conclusion. Yes, my consciousness is alive only because of superconsciousness. It is alive because it is extension of the superconsciousness. If not, it cannot be alive. Because it is in the shade of Mahasadashiva, it is alive. Otherwise, it cannot be alive. Once you come to that conscious conclusion and decision, then based on that powerful cognition, you start manifesting powers. When you try to manifest powers, if you manifest, great. If you are not, that should not shake your conscious conclusion. You should only stand with the conscious conclusion, and all the ups and downs you are going through while holding on to that conclusion and proceeding with your life with one attitude of tyaga. Understand? I'll explain more detail. You declare, I am Mahasadashiva. With this conscious conclusion, you start manifesting powers. If you manifest, great, that is going to add strength to your confidence, your will persistence, your consciousness. if you are not manifesting, if you are struggling, there is ups and downs, coming and going, or not coming at all. During those moments, carrying on with your life, continuing holding on to this conscious decision and carrying on with your life with the attitude of tyaga is realization. Same way, powerful cognitions nurture and evolve guru-disciple relationships. Understand? Here the proposal is not will you marry me. Here the proposal is will you become me. It needs to be nurtured. Whatever may be the reason, the first connection starts. It should be nurtured with powerful cognitions. Every day, every minute, people ask me, what is the most important spiritual practice your disciples should do? It's nothing but building powerful cognitions. Building powerful cognitions is the chemistry of the guru-disciple relationship. The first point, fundamental point, most important point. The moment I say something, behind the back you feel, oh, it is impractical. Over. Diverse notice is sanctioned, approved. The moment you feel I am impractical, relationship ends. Constantly building the powerful cognitions nurtures the relationship. Understand? Whether with your own inner space or the spaces of others, more and more nurturing of powerful cognitions matures the guru-disciple relationship. The first point in the chemistry of guru-disciple relationship is nurturing powerful cognitions. One of the biggest problem is, first time you try to do power manifestation, if it is not happening, you come to the conclusion, no, that is not for me, it is not going to happen, that is impractical. Maybe kids are cheating. Understand, if I am saying something, in your personal life, if you are feeling it is impractical, then there is no communication. Forget about communion. After communication comes communion, after communion comes oneness. I am telling you, the flavor of powerful cognition is constantly being alive and active. Whoever is constantly active, not bothered about whether somebody is noting, watching, they are being recognized, praised, organizationally given promotion to, being active is your spiritual flavor. It's a way of existing. Being intense is the way of existing. Being alive
is the manifestation of powerful cognitions. As long as you feel Master, his words, his instructions are impractical, you have not nurtured your secret crush to become love, love to become romance, secret crush to become romance, and romance to become love, and love to become a commitment, and commitment become a stable relationship, and relationship becoming completion. Understand, if you don't build powerful cognitions, you are dangerous to you and the people around you. No, really. Person who has not built the powerful cognitions will be violent. His mistakes are not mistakes. Her mistakes are not mistakes. It is conscious violence. A person who feels low about himself or herself will be life destructive, life negative, will be frustrated, will be only interested in pulling things down, collapsing, burning. The Guru-disciple relationship will start as first appreciation. The moment you look, something clicks. Then appreciation evolves into feeling connection. Then it evolves into listening. Then it evolves into internalizing. Then it evolves into manifesting powerful cognitions. Then it evolves into manifesting powers. Then it evolves into pure love. Then it evolves into oneness. An important understanding about chemistry of Guru-disciple relationship. He also showed me the beautiful verse from Agama where he talks about it. I'll explain the principle, then I'll give you the reference. You go and spend a little time studying the original verse and I'll give you the understand. Handful of clay can never be separated from all the clay exists in the cosmos. Bones you are having can never be separated from the bone material of the cosmos. Listen carefully. Handful of clay cannot be separated from the clay matter of the cosmos. The bones you have cannot be separated from the bone material of the cosmos. The body you have cannot be separated from the body material of the cosmos, Prakriti. The body matter of the cosmos is called Prakriti, nature. The will you have with which you torture yourself 24 hours with self-doubt,
self-hatred, self-denial, whether this is right, that is right, did I get justice, am I getting my share, or am I being cheated, the other person does not do that but gets this, I do this but I don't get, with all the drama. Actually it will be good to be beaten up by the right opponent, but it is so bad beating yourself down and destroying. Even though you are using your will 24 hours willfully to beat up yourself, it cannot be separated from Sadashiva's will. Listen. Listen. Even if you throw tantrum, you can't be kicked out of the house. Even if you throw tantrum, you can't be kicked out of the house. Akbar can kick somebody out of his kingdom, but Sadashiva cannot kick anybody out of his kingdom. Listen, the identity you feel about you, breathe in, breathe out, that as Mahastashiva's individual will. Understand? Remember, his will is only vibrating as your will. It is not meditation technique. It is powerful cognition. I'll give you a simple understanding. Slow down coming to conclusions. If morning coffee is missing, I know my Rahu has changed, my Ketu has gone out, and my Buddha is standing upside down, and my Guru is turned back on me, and my Shadeshate started. That is why coffee is not right. Stop coming to self-beating conclusions constantly. Reduce the speed of being stupid. No, really. Most of you don't need much big problems. Coffee is not good, is enough. You will call, I think my Surya has gone out, my Chandra is turning upside down, my Rahu is standing bus bus bus, my Ketu is coming near me, my Shani went to the cow and spoiled the milk. My Shukra entered my wife's mind and stopped the sugar level. The self-beating pattern, antidote for that is my will with which I am creating hell for me cannot be separated from Sadashiva's will. So let me breathe his will into my will. And such grand will, in front of his will, this will cannot play big game. Breathe in and breathe out the individuality of Parashiva. You will see your will just withers away into his will. It is not technique. No, it is powerful cognition. Understand? Yes. How can my will be separate from his will? No. It cannot be. He is a Yagaboga Swarupi. He is the only man alive in the cosmos. Everyone else is Prakriti, matter. He is the only Purusha. He is the only Swayam Prakasa. Nothing else can be Swayam Prakasa. Nothing else can be independently illumined. No. Then if something is alive in me, that is he. If something is alive in you, that is he. If still the chemistry of converting blood into blood, air into prana, breathing into life happening in you, then that life is He. Remember, He is living through you. His will is the source of your will. It is not something to be meditated upon. Oh, my will, His will, Mama Sankalpam, Shiva Sankalpam. No. It is ferociously to be manifested. Yes. Only His will is my will. Then I cannot beat myself with my will. No. If His will is my will, that will is just my staff, ruling staff, Sengol. One of the worst thing can happen in the Guru-disciple relationship, which should never be allowed, is taking it for granted. Day in and day out, every day, sitting and listening, being around. Sharada Devi says beautifully, when you go near the Guru, if you start thinking he is human being just like you, you have gone far away from him. I have seen many people, by coming near to me, they have gone far away from me, taking me for granted, day in and day out, sitting and listening, but not inspired action. See, if you listen and don't immediately move into action, you will develop something stupid, highly stupid, called this TV syndrome. In television, you see everything, you just sit and see, that's all. Your life has been reduced to 2D life due to TV and gadgets. Sadashiva gave you 5D life, length, breadth, depth, time, space. Gadgets have reduced it into 2D life, length, breadth, that's all. All your emotions, awakened, agitated, goes through the ups, downs, gives you a kind of a pseudo feeling you are living your life without acting. That is one of the worst thing happened to humanity. When somebody cries in the screen, you are satisfied about crying. When somebody laughs in the screen, you are satisfied about laughing. When all the navarasas needed to keep your blood alive, needed to keep you emotionally alive, you go through just with the 2D screen. Even for the Gurukula, I am very clear, only for the education purpose gadgets. After that, they should be with the real life. They should be with the real life. Constantly habituated to pass through the life without getting involved, develops a pattern, and that pattern is responsible for taking Guru for granted. Every day watching, okay, all right, he talks, I listen, or I sleep, or I learnt the art of sleeping with eyes open. Nothing need to be done. That's all. Sitting and listening itself is a great sacrifice I am doing for him. That is when corrosion and erosion starts. Destruction starts in the guru-disciple relationship. Act immediately when the inspiration is injected in your system. Manifest powers, manifest powerful cognitions, manifest powerful lifestyle. Powerful lifestyle is charya, powerful cognitions is vidya, powers are kriya. Manifest powerful cognitions, powerful lifestyle and powers. Destroying your life to 2D and expecting the results in 5D is called stupidity. If Guru cannot move you, no one can move you. Physics part of the Guru-disciple relationship. The most sacred, secret chamber of your heart is neither prose nor poetry. It is sacred. It is sacred because it manifests life. Even once, if it is touched, your whole life becomes different. It manifests life. That innermost secret chamber of your heart is biology of your consciousness. It is like a source from which you identify your I. The source from which you wake up and try to collect the broken pieces of you and try to fit it. Same way, every night you become pieces. Morning when you wake up, you try to just assemble yourself and fit. And suddenly you see all the inspiration you had till yesterday night is missing. Some of the most powerful cognitions you developed after thinking for 7 hours is suddenly missing. Oh God! I found solution for this problem almost spending 7 hours. Reading books, listening to satsang. Jivartha sadas, Vakyartha sadas and what not. And today morning suddenly it is missing. Understand? All your core components, mana, chitta, buddhi, ahankara, karmendriya and jnanendriya, these core parts every day gets dismantled during your dream and deep sleep, and you assemble them back when you wake up. The rope with which you tie is integrity. That is why I say integrity is not mental quality. It actually even forms a groove, subtle groove in your brain. It can be measurable clearly through MRI and scans. It is physically measurable. Habit of integrity, practice of integrity puts your core components, core parts back together the moment you wake up. If the integrity thread is too thin, you can't put all your parts together and tie. That is why they continue to function in different direction.
Nithyanandam, today we've all understood. Swamiji has revealed to all of us about some of the most sacred secrets, the most beautiful revelations about Guru and disciple. Ultimate happening in our life, the most precious, the most beautiful happening in all of our life is Guru. And today, Swamiji has literally given us all the ultimate truth as an experiential understanding to all of us. How did you all enjoy the day today? How was it for all of you? And which part of the day did you all enjoy the most? Can I request you all to take a few minutes, head to Facebook and please share? Which part of the day did you enjoy the most? What did you like about today? The kind of feeling connection that Swamiji has, the way Swamiji manifested is just too beautiful, isn't it? Ma Nyanesh is saying darshan. Of course, darshan. There is no question. Apart from the darshan, because darshan is by default the that is like the best component of the day. But through the day, learning the powerful cognition, which part did you all enjoy the most? What was something that you clicked with the most? And actually, it was very nice to see so many of you sincerely sitting here throughout the day and participating. Tomorrow we have something very, very important. Please listen to this. If you have kids, and if you have, especially if you have teenagers or young adults, or if you have someone who's just entering into relationship, who's just getting married, tomorrow is a very, very important day Because tomorrow we are going to be addressing one of the most subtle, one of the most crucial aspects of us, gender. Understanding about 11 genders and understanding about how you need to detox your gender. Tomorrow is very important, especially if you have, let's say, teenagers, young adults, school, college going kids, or the people who are just getting into their career, who are just getting into relationships. Tomorrow is a very, very important day. So do not miss. You please be there, because from the session one up until the darshan, we are going to be preparing ourselves for it. So it's crucial that you're not missing it. Please be there. And also, in addition to that, every one of you that are sitting here, tomorrow is going to be having a lot of important workshops for us to complete with gender. So do not miss. Please be there. We thank all of you, all the participants for joining with us. Thank you so much for being here. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.